Welcome, all my beautiful signs and souls of the zodiac. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your angel tarot and oracle card reading. I truly want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, and of course, subscribing. Please be sure when you do subscribe to pick that option ALL, and you'll get notified immediately when any of my card readings are out here for you to view, or when I go live to give out free messages in the chat line. So this is, as you know, a general reading, and that means that not every single card will resonate with every single one of you or the energy they carry. So take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then I welcome you to click the little icon in the top right hand corner of this video, and it will take you directly to my website where you can see the services that I offer. But you know something? All that information is posted below this video in the description box. So there you go. All right, my beautiful, beautiful souls, let's get on with your reading. Welcome, my beautiful Libras. This is your reading for the week of September the 7th to the 14th, 2020. We start off here. I want to take a quick look at this reading, though. I see, you have a lot of swords here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 5 swords here, which means you may be having some challenges this week dealing with situations of many types of energies, but some of it could refer to dealing with justice or the legal system, or dealing with somebody where you have to, level out the playing field here to work things out in a compromising manner, perhaps. So we're going to start off here with our crowning energy, which is the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles talks about holding on to something too tightly. You may be holding on to the past. You may be holding on to digging your heels in and not wanting to be open-minded about changing your ways to move forward, or adapting to different situations where you need to see the situation in complete clarity. So if you notice, she's sitting there holding on tightly, but she's got her eyes closed. So it's almost as though she cannot see what's right in front of her nose. So this is about keeping your options open, keeping your mind open, being willing to adapt, be mutable, be flexible, and also, it has to do with the extremes in which you spend your money or you save your money. It also has to do with the extremes of how you use your energy or you don't use your energy. So keep that in mind. If you're giving 150% of yourself to everybody else to be a people pleaser, you will come to resent that, okay? Because most times you don't get it reciprocated. So know that it's okay to say no this week without explanation, okay? You have a right to say, I can't do this right now, or it's not, I can't, whatever. So don't get yourself involved in something that you are going to resent later. Also, some of you might be just still continuing to isolate yourself to the point of extremes where you do need to get out and start living your life again, using all the precautions of safety, of course, because people are missing the interaction of connecting and communicating. So think about that too. But the main thing that I want to tell you about this message is I want you to maintain seeing the whole picture. Don't dig your heels in. Don't be resistant. Don't be stubborn to learning new ways until you see the whole story, being unfolded before you. All right. If somebody's trying to explain something to you, or you're having to adapt to something new, be a little more open-minded. Coming in with your clarification card here, you've been given the 10 of Cups. Happy ever after. So you might be finding that your financial situation is going to improve in the near future here. You might find that your relationships and in your family situation is going to improve. This is a card of happy ever after, fulfillment, wishes fulfilled. This is beautiful. So know that your crowning energy is very good this week if you keep your mind open. Stay open-minded, okay? Maybe you're resisting something new that you don't know much about, or you're afraid, oh, well, if I go there, what are they going to say? What are they going to think? Again, stop being a people pleaser here. All right. But best card, beautiful card. 10 of Cups, happy ever after, home life, family life, relationships, even in your financial sector. Okay, coming in with your first card, the 7 of Pentacles. Very good card. Tells me that you have worked hard and planted your seeds, done your due diligence, stayed determined to work towards a goal, towards something that you want to see prosper and bring you in abundance. So maybe you've put out a resume, maybe you've put out a proposal, an idea of some sort out there into the universe, or to those, those sources that be, and you're waiting to hear, how did they receive it? How are they going to react to it? When am I going to hear from them? Okay, it's taking time. That's all. I want you to know you did your work, you planted your seeds well. Like a seed that we plant, it needs all those elements to germinate it, bring it into harvest. Okay, sun, heat, water, all those elements. Know that this is just taking time. You could be a list, just a list. You could be a name on a list, or you could be in the bottom of a pile here. There could be other people that have done the same thing, and they'll get to you. But know that what you did was right, and you will hear from them, and it will be in your favor. Oh, got to do my clarification card. 10 of Swords. So stop worrying, okay? You may have been in a situation here where you felt as though you were stuck. And you couldn't get up. You felt as though you'd been stabbed in the back, left out in the cold, betrayed, whatever. This is usually, tens come up as conclusion, full circle, and end of cycles and situations. Know that this is over now. You're moving forward. You're working on yourself. You're planting your seeds well. You're changing things up. You're going to be less stubborn here. You're going to look at the whole picture, being more flexible and open-minded to bring in this beautiful, beautiful wishes come true and fulfillment. Okay, this is over. When we see this 10 of Swords, it's usually a situation that you had dealt with in the past. Coming in with your 2 of Swords here. This is, again, might be getting involved in not seeing a situation in complete clarity. Also, a decision or a choice has to be made that might be determined around another person. And you've kind of locked horns. You feel trapped. You feel stuck there. You're not seeing the whole picture clearly, because look at her. She has blindfolds on again, and she's not seeing. This is a week where you're going to have to keep your eyes open, okay? And your head down to business. Get down to business here. Stay focused on your goal and where it is, or whatever you're working on this week. Stay focused, but keep your eyes open. Okay, so it's like we always say, sometimes we need eyes in the back of our head. That means you need to keep focused on what you're doing and be alert at all times. So this could be, you need to balance yourself. You could have locked horns with someone else, and there's a decision or a choice that needs to be made. Once you do it, you're going to feel so much better. Queen of Pentacles, taking care of yourself. She's the queen that has this motherly instinct. She has that ability to step up and take care of herself. She realizes what she needs to do, and she goes forward towards it. But this is also, realizing that you can have what you want if you realize you're worthy of it, and you do take care of yourself. It's okay to put yourself first once in a while, okay? Because when we do, we have that ability to nurture ourselves and love ourselves first, and then we're able to transfer that out and transcend that out in towards those that we care about. Okay, or those that we're communicating with. So make sure you see the picture in complete clarity. Step up into your power here. You have this ability to do what's right for you. And first, you come first, and then you can work towards your goals here. If it's a financial situation, you can work towards that. 7 of Wands. Don't get caught up in other people's battles. Okay, this is about also working very hard. This is, sometimes I call this, you've pushed yourself too hard, too fast, and taken on too much. Sometimes this refers to, defiance, and that you're constantly feeling that you have to defend yourself. Okay, you might be facing criticism this week from opposition. So step up. Okay, stick to your guns. Defend yourself with confidence and say no. And I brought this up again. It's okay to say no. Don't be giving so much of yourself and not getting anything back in reciprocation. So you could be struggling with some situations this week. I said that with all the swords that are showing up. Don't allow yourself to get up in there. Okay, resist those fears, being honest about what you personally want and taking action towards your goals. Okay, also, you know what, it's okay to say no rather than to compromise for the sake of an argument. If you have something that you clearly need to communicate with, you let it out articulately and creatively like you're supposed to, and you will. The Hangman. Okay, so, you may be, history might be repeating itself here. That's what my guides are telling me. Where you're constantly being brought up into criticism by others and other people's opinions, and you step back from that energy, and that's okay. I see that things aren't moving as fast as they could, and you feel kind of stuck in a situation. Again, I want to go back to that Four of Pentacles, keeping your eyes open. I want to go back to that Two of Swords, keeping your eyes open. Okay, you can get off this hangman pole anytime you want, but I think you're thinking about something here that you realize you're trying to think of the best way to get out of this situation where people are constantly trying to create, and gain advantage on you here. So I want you to be able to stand your ground this week, okay? To defend yourself, all right? I want you to step forward and tell people about your needs and your rights this week. Don't back down. But think about it. Take your time how you're going to express yourself. Coming in our center position here, above our crowning card, you've been given the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is all about standing in your integrity, standing in your power, doing things right. Okay, standing up for yourself and realizing that you're going to be able to do what it is that you want to do here. And you need to make people know that. You need to step up and make people realize that you mean business here, and that you're only going to stand in your truth, and you're going to defend yourself no matter what. So this is a weird week for you. I think you're going to be, stepping up and being articulate when you're and direct when you're communicating with people this week. All right. So this is all about you're ready to handle your affairs in an honorable way, stepping up and saying, listen, this is where I stand in my truth, and this is what I'm going to do. All right. So, I saw these swords coming in. You've got the Hierophant on top of this King of Swords. And this is telling me that, you're getting guidance here. Someone might be coming in to guide you, to help you do this as you step up and defend yourself. But this is also usually a blessing or a message from the divine, from God. It could also to do with it, it represents the church. It represents structure and routine. And it represents, someone within, the church system. But I do think that this Hierophant is coming in to let you know that, this is going to be a blessing in disguise. You step up into your power. You're taking your power back this week for some reason. You might be winning some sort of a case as well. Maybe you're fighting in court. The Judgment card. Oh, yes, absolutely. Second chance. Beautiful new beginning. Being able to step up, go in the direction you want to go. All right. You know that there's something better for you, and you're going in that direction. It's almost like a gift again coming in from the Hierophant. That could be your blessing coming in, that you've been given a second chance of freedom, liberation, to go towards your goals, to go towards a new life, to whatever it is you want to go towards in a new direction, and you're getting it. I mean, look at the picture. She's dealt and she's fought her battles, and now she's able now to just be free, liberated, going in a new direction. The Five of Wands. Getting caught up in competition. Don't get caught up in other people's battles here. Okay, someone might be wanting to stir the pot here this week, and I see a lot of a lot of challenges this week with you, and I think you're going to be dealing with someone or other people here where you're going to have to defend yourself and voice your opinion. You know what? It could be competition, could be rivalry, it could be disagreements, it could be quarreling over nothing. Okay, so don't get frustrated and allow others to hassle you with their opinions. Okay. So, the best way to resolve this is to move on in a new direction and not give them someone to battle with. But just be prepared this week. I think you're going to see a lot of challenges where you're going to have to step up and defend yourself and explain yourself, creatively. But someone here, definitely, sometimes they want what you have, okay? And that's why they're trying to, they're trying to come in and rub you the wrong way. But, judgment comes in here, and I think you're going to be able to win this battle. Eight of Swords, knowing that you have, knowing that you have a better direction to go in. You get up in your head and you feel trapped at times, and maybe some of you have been feeling this way lately. Okay. This is, you're carrying this worry, into the future. Know that, our crowning energy here was, being a little more flexible, open-minded, realizing that we need to take care of ourselves, and then you're going to see your happy ever after come in, setting your goals to work towards that happiness. So I do think that you're going to have your struggles this week, but you're going to also have your blessing from the divine that you're going to be able to do this. Now, this is usually depicted where she is up in her head. She feels as though she's stuck. She can't move forward. She can't go anywhere. But in the traditional tarot, she's depicted in the graphics of the picture sitting on a chair, blindfolded, and she has all these swords around her, but they're not in front of her. Okay, they're around her. See how she's got all this chaos around her head and in her mind? It's because she's not looking at the picture in complete clarity. So keep your eyes open this week to see the picture in 100% clarity. See the truth come in. Okay, see what's going on. Be open-minded this week. Don't close your mind and look. 8 of Cups. Knowing that there's a better direction for you to go. You have to think about balancing yourself this week. You're not quite there, but you do know you want to move on into a new direction. Whether you're going into a new relationship, you're actually moving, or you're going to a new job, you're on a new journey, and you want to go, and you know there's something better for you if you go in a new direction. So you're working on that. Okay, keep your eyes open, keep doing your work, keep doing your research this week on the direction you want to go and the goal that you're trying to achieve and reach. Page of Swords. So you're stepping up into your power. You're going to hear something to do with the truthfulness coming in. The page usually brings us messages, and this particular message is one to do with truthfulness, okay? And I want you to, again, to continue researching any facts that you need to know when it comes to anything that you need to know about a truthfulness. You're ready for the challenges to come now, and they might not be the ones that you particularly want, but you're going to be able to and prepared for the next stage of this situation. Okay, so get ready to stand up for yourself and show that you are honest and truthful in any situations this week. Knight of Swords. Something's going to come in very suddenly. Okay, when this knight shows up, he comes in very quickly, and it might have to do with a situation or news or something coming in, and you're going to have to act on it. Okay, this is about positively analyzing a current situation, but don't rush headlong into it. This is a card that I say pull back on the reins a little bit. Make sure if you're signing any agreements, contracts, or partnerships that you read between the lines very carefully. Yes, you can't procrastinate, you can't put it on the shelf, but you need to take your time and read everything over. And this could be something coming in. This could be why I'm saying you have to keep your eyes open, stay focused, see the whole thing for what it is. Everything that glitters isn't gold. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So be very careful when you're signing anything right now. Okay, this also refers to somebody who could be demanding too much of your attention this week. Okay, overload. Now, you've got the Ace of Swords as your outcome card, and that again is your aha moment. Okay, you've had this situation come into you where you're going to see clarity, truth, and you're going to see objectivity and honesty and justice come in. Believe in yourself. Don't doubt your motivations or intentions this week, and be ready to leap into action and be objective about your limitations. Face the facts and don't carry bitterness. Okay. So there may be a problem that you have to resolve, and life is never smooth, right? But now is the time to analyze the situation and get moving on it, get cracking on it, okay? So the opportunities coming your way may require more effort on your part, but they will open you to new possibilities of success if you go forward with them, okay? Seeing the light in a situation, keeping your eyes open again. Excuse me. 9 of Swords, or pardon me, 9 of Wands. Okay, so you've been pushing yourself very, very hard with this week, taking on the challenges, defending yourself. This is, you have felt vulnerable. You're going back and remembering past hurts and feeling worried about your future. But know that you can see you need to step up into your strengths. Okay, you've had a lot to deal with, some of you, and now you can still move forward. Continue staying positive here. Okay, don't be defensive. All right, tap into your strengths, not your weaknesses at this time, because you're going to be able to move forward here with this gift of seeing the vision. All right. Now, yes, that was a pretty powerful, challenging week here. You're going to have, unfortunately, Libras, you're going to be dealing with somebody coming up here that's going to want to pick a battle with you. They're going to be obstinate. They're going to be defensive. And you're going to have to stand up and lay down the law and know what's right. Okay, you're going to take on this. Perhaps you're dealing with a child, because she's sort of a mother figure here. She knows how to nurture and how to deal with people. But on the other hand, don't get taken advantage of, okay? All right, let's see what we have here for our first theme card. And this theme card is from our surrender deck. Surrender to the inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. And again, I want to go back to the Queen of Pentacles, being able to know what's right for you, taking care of your own personal needs. And we cannot move forward towards our goals or deal with challenges if we're not in a good place ourselves. So take yourself to center. If it means you have to go off and do some meditative work, close the door to the bathroom and pour that beautiful, herbal bath for yourself, and light a candle, put your headphones on, and take yourself there to that silent place where you can rejuvenate, recharge, and refocus. Stress management. Well, that's a pretty appropriate card, excuse me, for this week, isn't it? We can't go wrong there. And this is all about dealing with any stress in your life right now. Stepping up, realizing that it's important that you manage this stress in your life, okay? Even if you micromanage it. Know that you need to be in balance. You need to take yourself to center. You need to do whatever it is to take that stress away from you. So walk away from these battles. Walk away. They can't fight on their own. They need a sparring partner, right? So if you just walk away from it and say, I'm not getting involved in this, then, you might be able to resolve the whole stressful situation altogether. You've been given co-create with your final theme card. And this is about, you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in any fact, you are creating your reality every moment of every day, right? All because of your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, your intentions, and your actions. So I think you're going to be stepping up here. And I've said this many times throughout this reading. You're going to be co-creating, but you're going to be communicating creatively with other people. Okay, so, flashes of inspiration give rise to great success when you receive this message. You are at your most creative now, and whatever you apply yourself to will lead to the fruition of your dreams. Remember that all your ideas are channeled from a higher source. You create your reality in partnership with Spirit. The potential for manifestation is unlimited now, so revel in its vastness. So we had talked about that, surrendering to inner peace. Okay, so in order to create what we want in harmony, we have to do that. Okay, surrender to peace, and then you're able to clear yourself and remove any stress that you have in your life at this time. Let's see what our final outcome card is from the tea leaf message. You got the pineapple, reconciliation. Whew, what a card this is. So you may be having a battle royale with somebody, a debate with somebody, an argument with somebody, having to step up, and now you're going to reconcile. Okay, so this is all about, dealing with a challenge, and then, of course, forgiveness coming into place. So know that I like this card. I'm glad that this was your outcome card, my beautiful Libras, that, no matter how tough the tough get going. And at the end of the day, if you're going to forgive each other and have reconciliation, but you learn why this happened, okay, so that it doesn't have to repeat itself again in the future, then this is a beautiful outcome. You're going to reconcile. Beautiful. Well, my Libras, this is your reading, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And never forget how far you've come, everything you've gotten through, all the times you have pushed on even when you felt you couldn't, all the mornings you got out of bed no matter how hard it was, and all the times you wanted to give up, but you didn't. You got through another day. Never forget how much strength you have learned and developed throughout all of these challenges, and this week looks like you're going to see them. Remember, always remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. My prayers and blessings are that you stay in continued good emotional, mental, physical, and emotional health. Please play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I'll see you soon.